Hi, this is Greta from Manage Space, and today's video is going to cover storage buildings, the pros and cons of owning a self storage facility. So, you're thinking about buying or building a self storage facility? Did you know that over half of the self storage facilities in the US are run by small operators, each taking home their own share of a $39 billion business? So there are a few pros, a lot of pros of owning a self-storage facility, but let's just stick with the top five. First, little upkeep. There is not a massive amount of upkeep. It's not like running a McDonald's. You are going to have to schedule your maintenance and keep your facility clean and up to date, but it's not going to require you to be there 24/7 to manage things. Ideally, what you've created there is a set it and forget it type of place where everyone's things are safe and taken care of, and you don't actually have to be there every day. Next, having a self storage facility creates a steady stream of passive income. Passive income is a huge buzzword, especially the last couple years. According to leverage.com, storage units usually only require about a 45% occupancy rate to break even. You're not making money, but you're breaking even. Because most tenants are on a short term contract, it makes it really easy to use dynamic pricing to boost your cash flow if you need to, and turnover is high, which gives you another opportunity. Next, you want to think about how self storage proves to be recession proof. What thrived during COVID? Self storage. Enough said. Multiple income sources is another pro of owning a self storage facility. About 5% of your total income for the year in the storage industry comes from elements outside of the rent that's coming in for your actual storage units. You have the opportunity to charge administrative fees. You have retail sales if you can manage that, late fees and commissions. Now, this averages around 25,000 extra per year. So don't dismiss the option of outside income. Finally, it's important to remember that even a small amount of technology will make you one of the most powerful players in the self storage market. Now, we did mention that over half of the self storage facilities in the US are run by small operators. So we can assume that while technology is in use, we're ramping up into that right now. So deploying technology to help you find your facility or find where to build and manage the facility are going to be huge bonuses for you because people aren't doing it yet, but they will be heading in that direction and are heading in that direction. There are a few cons that you need to be aware of when you own a self storage facility. The first is there are going to be customer issues. There is very little upkeep and a steady stream of passive income, but customer issues arise because you're taking care of their things. Now, also, you need to remember some customers who rent storage units have come from really desperate situations. You may have someone who's just been evicted or had their home foreclosed on, or someone that's moving and is really stressed out about the situation. So, you will get customers who have issues, and you will need to deal with them quickly and diplomatically. Next, you need to remember that location is vital. While it's less vital than it was in yesteryear when you had to have a location on the edge of a highway with high visibility for people to find you, now you can be a little more selective about where you build your storage facility. But you do need to remember that if you choose to build in a very urban area where there may not be room for, say, a moving truck to come in and out, you are going to have a problem. A customer issue will definitely arise. Finally, occupancy rates vary. So, super high performing facilities, they sit at about 90% occupancy rate, and a lot of places have a wait list. This is great, but it makes it hard for you to predict how much you're going to be making. We don't have a crystal ball. We can't see the future. So you're going to have to build in for a little bit of up and down in how much you're bringing in. You may bring in more, you may bring in less. Just be prepared. Over the last 40 years, the self storage industry has been one of the fastest growing sectors in the US commercial real estate industry. So there are a lot of pros, and that's why you see so much self storage going in all over the US. If you're considering building or buying your first or 10th self storage facility, you need to remember to do careful research into where you build and buy. A great place to start is with Radius Plus, the industry's most powerful source for up to the minute self storage related data in the US. It's your one stop shop for the demographics for any particular area that are going to inform your build or purchase. Also, if you're interested in deploying technology to make the most of your self storage facility, and I suggest it, come to the managed space community. In the managed space community, we are looking for input from small and large self storage operators on how you would use technology to manage and see your space differently. So please come over, give us a like, follow, or share, and be safe.